Hi, welcome to Juice Bar. Today we're gonna mix a whiskey butter. Today we're gonna mix a cocktail by Simon Difford. It's called Whisky Butter, and it's an excuse for me to try out this Warninks Advocaat liqueur. In Italy we have something similar to this called Vov or Zabob. They are the same concept, kind of like egg-based liqueur, but I think they are based on Marsala. This one, to me, it tastes off. And I'm really wondering, can it go bad, this liqueur? I bought it and it was perfectly sealed, so I don't think it's bad. I just don't think I understand the flavor it's going for. So let's mix this drink and see if we can get something good out of it. So let's start with the Advocaat itself. 22.5 milliliters or 3/4 of an ounce. I hope this is good. Let's see. Thick is thick. It's really thick. Okay. I think that's about right. Then let's go with fino sherry, so that we clean up our jigger, which is still covered in Advocaat, and we are gonna need 30 milliliters of fino sherry. And this is the Tio Pepe. I would think it's the most sold sherry in the world, and I really have to wonder why. To me, it just doesn't taste that good by itself. In the cocktails, he has definitely a purpose, and especially in the white Negroni was really good. By itself, people say you could just have it with seafood, with a meal. I don't see me doing that. Never. I don't know. It's something I don't like that much. Let's go on with Galliano. Actually, the original recipe called for yellow chartreuse, but I think it should be close enough to the Galliano. 7.5 milliliters or 1/4 of an ounce. And then we finish the content of our shaker with some blended scotch. This is my only blended scotch. It's the Legal Smooth by Dewar, which I think it's excellent for the price. It's just a Dewar that's been finished in some mezcal casks, and it's slightly mezcal smoky, and I think it's really good. So we completed the ingredients in our shaker. Let's get some ice and let's give this a shake. Let's move the Galliano out of the way before I bump into it. Let's double strain our cocktail glass. And let's drizzle on top some Islay whiskey. I'm gonna use this awesome Uigeadail from Ardbeg. I really don't have to use this fancy Islay smoky Scotch whiskey for this, but I just want to do it because I love it so much, and I want to show it off because it was a present for my birthday, which happened not too long ago. I'm gonna float just a little bit. I'm gonna put it here on the spoon. It's super smoky, but it's not as hard eating as the other Ardbegs, mainly because it's finished in sherry cask. Or was it matured all the way in sherry casks? I forgot. Anyway, this is a great whiskey which actually gave me a Proustian experience, so I will never forget about this. Remind me of a specific place and time a long time ago, just like the Madeleine of Proust fame. We could decorate with some sweets. Let me try something funny. Let me get... Can we decorate it with a chocolate?
Pensavo di offrirti un sorso di zabon, ma cosa leggo? Preferisci Devor?
Let's decorate it with this one. Whoa. And there you go, a whiskey butter decorated with a Lindor. Cheers. The Ardbeg dominates the smell. Flavor is definitely better from what the fino sherry and the Advocaat liqueur taste separately. Together, taste definitely better. The scotch gives some body that otherwise these two liqueurs would be lacking. The Islay on top is just for fun, give the smoky smell which is just pleasant. I love it, but some people don't. I love it. It's not too sweet, it's good. It's still a bit thin compared to, I don't know, like a flip cocktail like I made recently. A flip cocktail would give even more like creaminess and egginess to the thing. So I don't know if it's any better to make cocktails with this Advocaat than it is to make with the egg itself. I guess using the egg itself is a bit more messy, it's a bit harder, and some people are just against it. But in the end, boiled down to exactly the same thing. A spirit with added egg. Let's say this is a bit lighter than a flip cocktail which features an egg yolk. Yeah, good is good, but it just the finish, the aftertaste, it's a bit thin. Leave me a bit wanting a bit more. Actually, putting the Lindor inside the cocktail made the outside shell of the chocolate harder, so you had a bit more bite to it. It's really good. So good. Yeah, this cocktail is good, but I'm left wanting for more. I want more creaminess, more egginess. So if you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment down below, share with anybody you like and don't like. Shake yourself an egg liqueur drink, and hopefully I will see you next time. Cheers. As I mentioned, in Italy we have different versions of the egg liqueur. I'm really curious to try them. It's in my list of things to do when I go back to Italy. The problem is I go back to Italy usually in July, August, so it's not exactly the perfect timing to try those liqueurs. And so I'm left wondering, maybe I should just grab a bottle and bring it back here to Japan, because yeah, of course those liqueurs are not exported to Japan. They represent a really small niche of the market. Actually, I think this Advocaat is known as the old ladies drink, and I can see why. I don't think it deserves that reputation, but still, by memory, I think the Italian versions should be better. So maybe I'm gonna bring that to you in the future. If I ever go back to Italy for Christmas, I'm gonna do that. If flight prices will go down, possibly. Now every flight costs like insane amount of money. And curious thing, flights from Japan to other places are always more expensive than the flights from other places to Japan. Why? Beats me. I don't know. It's really weird and fucked up. But it's like that.